My wife, Kate, and I have been fighting in the Thargoid War. With Kate now comfortably able to destroy basilisks, and myself now easily taking down Cyclops, we've once again taken up patrols of the Pleiades Nebula, assisting in combat and repairs where we can. Things had recently taken an unusual turn, however, with hyperdictions becoming a regular occurrence for us.
Thargoids are seemingly unable to use supercruise to move through a star system at faster than light speeds. They can only traverse the hyperspace dimension, but have a mastery of this exotic space. Thargoid craft can forcefully pull human craft out of hyperspace during a jump between systems. We call this event a hyperdiction. When we engage the Thargoids in regular space, we have the advantage of choosing the battle and the targets we face. In a hyperdiction, they have the advantage, and any number of interceptor variants may be present. I was looking at 3 Cyclops variants and a Medusa. Luckily, the Medusa returned to hyperspace shortly after, but I would have to face all 3 Cyclops myself. I'd taken out the first heart, but there were collectively 11 still to go. Fighting multiple Thargoid interceptors is more freeform than fighting one. 3 swarms to worry about, 3 separate enrage timers, and 3 targets to avoid during attacking runs. It is frantic, and you get little downtime to recuperate. Getting all the swarms together to be attacked required constant repositioning and use of silent running. I had built up plenty of experience though and knew the procedure for getting behind an interceptor. destroying at least half of the hearts, I was beginning to feel confident. I was in control of this fight, and all that practice in Flight Assist Off was paying off. I had found my rhythm. I was getting close to victory, and I could feel it.
Thargoid hyperdictions are unpredictable attacks. There is little that can be done by individual commanders to avoid them, but not all Thargoid activity is beyond prediction. We are heading to Eagle Eye 6 in the Delphi system. This is part of the Aegis Eagle Eye early warning system and gathers data to provide anti-Xeno forces with intel on Thargoid incursions. We've had a quiet few months in terms of major attacks, but we are coming to the end of this intelligence cycle, and new data is to be released in a few days, possibly providing warnings of systems soon to fall under attack.
In a few days' time, you can see part of the fleet here. In a few days' time, a new intel packet will be released that will give us new information about where a Thargoid attack or of the several systems that Thargoid attacks are likely to occur.
Oh, okay.
Now, what time is it now? Quarter past the hour. We may not be. They only transmit at certain times during the hour. I think Eagle Eye 6 might be 10 to the hour, so we may not be able to get the message from this one, but we'll certainly look at the installation.
Eagle Eye installations transmit an encoded system name to local commanders on an hourly interval. The systems given are those at risk of infestation and even full incursion, with stations coming under attack and open battle between humans and Xeno forces. It is impossible to know for certain what steps the Thargoids take in determining where to attack or how they coordinate, but we can glean some insight from surface sites discovered by the Cannon Research Group. These strange Thargoid installations are steeped in mystery, and by asking the right questions, we had been tipped off about one such location so we could see for ourselves.
We know that Thargoids prefer ammonia-based worlds, and the location we'd been given was a moon orbiting a gas giant with ammonia-based life. We'd been advised that the Thargoid installation here was huge and contained a central structure of very unusual design. We had no idea what to expect beyond that, but we were keen to set down on the moon and investigate further.
Kate had scouted ahead to see what the terrain was like before we landed. I was to arrive shortly. What would we discover as we ventured into this vast alien structure? I was using the in-game radio comms for communication for part of this expedition, so you have my apologies for the more than usual muffled quality of my voice.
Okay, we're gonna need. It looks like we are gonna need to make a jump.
Yeah, I'm just figuring out now what my
Okay. Here we go, right. Come nice and slow here because you're going to get a look. So it looks like we're gonna need to jump over the far side there. Think you can make it? Well, yeah, it's low gravity though. You wanna go for it? Give yourself a good run up though. I'll be right behind you. Whoa, not so much, okay. Almost. It's okay.
Okay.
Let's do this.
3,
Yep.
2, 1, go.
Go. Oh. Okay, I am over the other side. Yeah, I gotta try and land it. I think it looks like I'm okay. I'm okay. Yep, I'm okay. Yeah, well done, baby. Maybe, yeah.
One key feature we had been warned about ahead of time was the presence of small Thargoid creatures referred to as scavengers. These strange drone-like entities were largely passive to visiting humans, although could turn hostile if provoked. We would have to take care not to disturb them.
Oh, I found the entrance.
Yeah.
And I found some scavengers as well. I don't know, I don't think we should attack them now. Okay, got a lion.
I'll throw you 2 my dollars.
Scavenger. Okay, I'm gonna take a look inside. If I can.
I will follow you. One in night vision.
I think I need to pick up a Thargoid link, maybe, to get in.
Okay.
We were unable to enter at this time, as we did not know that carrying a piece of Thargoid technology was needed for the structure to become unlocked. We would have to set off and bring back a Thargoid sensor and probe. When we returned to the surface, the sun had set on this side of the moon, and we were venturing into a much darker scene. So my ship is already getting that interference thing.
Yeah. ahead and make my way inside. Oh, yeah, doors.
Oh wow.
Door just opened. There's a weird noise in here as well. I'm taking this nice and slow. What are these things? Like, they're like eggs.
Eggs. Ooh, oh yeah, I see it. Maybe we shouldn't touch the wet egg.
Yeah, probably best not to touch them.
Wet eggs. Some Prometheus. They touched the wet egg and that thing.
There's a separate corridor over there, off to the left.
Oh.
There's some sort of weird, misty effect on it. I've got some scavengers up ahead.
Scavengers inside, really.
I am suffering corrosive damage, so the door off to the right. Oh, here we go. This must be the central chamber.
We were looking at what Canon Research have named the Thargoid Device. The purpose of this machine is unknown, but through experimentation, researchers have been able to activate this device, and the process of how to do so has been shared with us.
Scanning it now. Jesus Christ, this thing is elaborate. It's very
Look at that.
organic.
I found you.
Was it? Okay, I've dropped one of them in the right position. I'm going to drop the other one, and I should then save my ship from further corrosive damage.
Links.
Can you
I
grab
can't,
one?
I can't find any links.
Right, the sensor goes there, okay. Okay, sensor has been dropped.
Like, I can see the uplinks.
Yeah, no, that's not. They're items called Thargoid links.
Yeah.
I'm going to find them.
I can't find any of they're not on my contacts.
No, but you can find them from. You can read them on the radar from outside, so they are in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to start getting my ship together. I wonder if I can get ship. This weird room at the bottom of the. What's this? Oh, I want to come out. I got one. Found one.
Unfortunately, while retrieving the Thargoid link, the scavengers became hostile to us. We would have no choice but to destroy them, as they pose a threat to us in large numbers.
Thank you, I appreciate the help. Okay, everyone.
Is there any more attacking
Yeah.
you?
I think that's all of them. Okay, let me do another repair.
The rest don't seem to be attacking.
There's more coming out. There's,
Oh, I see them.
Okay. How about I carry repairs again? Repairing. I'm moving to you, moving to you. Can you take out the ones that are behind me? Because they are going to cause me some problems otherwise. Okay. 49% hull. I gotta do some repairs. Okay, I'm gonna go and do this, otherwise we may lose our chance.
Of course not.
Jettisoning it. Okay. Okay. All three pieces are in place. Do you still have targets?
There's a lot of red around us.
I'm going to scan the device now.
Oh wow.
That's pretty, it's pretty.
Yeah, that's actually really fucking cool.
So by all accounts, this is supposed to be their representation of a map of the galaxy.
So when you scanned it, did you obtain anything?
No. I mean, the thing is, obviously this technology wasn't meant for us. Okay, there we go, and that is the end of the show.
Visiting the Thargoid installation had been a strange experience and given at least some insight into the technology and aesthetic of our enemy in this war. We were awaiting information from the Eagle Eye system in order to make our next plans. We had also been recruiting new pilots to our squadron, the Allied Defense Task Force, and were preparing for the addition of a fleet carrier to be delivered to us from which we could mount our anti-Xeno operations. Would you like to know more? Join us next time to find out.